Did you know that 1 in 7 adults has kidney disease, but 9 out of 10 don't even know it? Let that sink in for a moment. Millions of people are walking around with damaged kidneys and have no idea until it's too late. And once the symptoms become obvious, the kidneys are often already severely compromised. This isn't just a medical statistic, it's personal. A friend of mine discovered she had kidney disease when it was almost too late. For months, she felt a little more tired. Her ankles were slightly swollen, and she thought she was just getting older. It wasn't until her doctor ran some tests that she realized her kidneys were failing. Just over a year later, she was on dialysis. That journey turned her life upside down, but it also gave her a mission: to speak out and warn others before it's too late. So if you're watching this, especially if you're over 60, I want you to do one thing today. Pay attention to the small things your body is trying to tell you. Because your kidneys are too quiet to cry out, but they do whisper. In this video, we'll walk through the early warning signs of kidney disease, the risk factors you need to be aware of, and the simple tests that could save your life or someone you love. Before we dive in, take a moment to subscribe for more senior-focused health tips. And comment below, have you ever noticed a small symptom that turned out to be something serious? Let's start this conversation and maybe even save a life. Kidney disease doesn't usually come with loud warnings. That's what makes it so dangerous. But we can spot who's most at risk, so we can stay ahead of it. Let's start with the top 3 risk groups. 1. People with high blood pressure. Your kidneys are made up of tiny filters that clean your blood. But when your blood pressure is too high, it puts constant strain on these filters, like turning a garden hose on full blast and expecting the nozzle not to wear down. Over time, this pressure damages the kidneys. And here's something surprising. Kidney disease can also cause high blood pressure. The two conditions feed into each other. If you've been told you have high blood pressure, even slightly elevated, you're at increased risk for kidney problems. 2. People with diabetes. Diabetes means there's too much sugar in your blood. And just like high blood pressure, this damages the delicate blood vessels in your kidneys. The longer you've had diabetes, the higher your risk. And since diabetes can also raise blood pressure, many seniors are caught in a double bind. 3. People with poor lifestyle habits. Even if you don't have a diagnosis, certain habits can silently push your kidneys to the edge. Diets high in sodium and processed foods, lack of physical activity, carrying extra weight. These habits increase the chance of both diabetes and hypertension, which means kidney damage may not be far behind. The good news? Awareness is the first step. If you're in any of these categories, don't panic, but do take charge. Your kidneys don't yell when they're in trouble, but they do whisper. These 6 signs might seem subtle, even easy to ignore. But if you notice them, especially if they're new or getting worse, it's time to pay attention. 1. Changes in urination. This is one of the earliest and most overlooked signs. Your kidneys are in charge of filtering and removing waste through urine, so when they're struggling, changes in your bathroom habits are often the first clue. Look for going more or less often than usual, getting up at night to urinate more frequently, urine that is darker, cloudy, or has a strange odor, foamy or bubbly urine that doesn't disappear quickly, that foam. It's often a sign that protein is leaking into your urine, which should never happen. If this becomes your new normal, talk to your doctor. 2. Unexplained fatigue or brain fog. Feeling more tired than usual, struggling to concentrate or remember things. This isn't just aging, it could be kidney-related. When kidneys don't filter properly, toxins build up in your bloodstream. And that buildup can affect both your body and your mind. You may feel sluggish or sleepy during the day. Notice you're mentally not as sharp as before. Get winded easily doing everyday tasks. If fatigue lingers and there's no clear reason, don't ignore it. 3. Swelling, edema. Are your ankles or feet swelling? Do your socks leave deep marks, or are your rings tighter than usual? That might be fluid. Your kidneys can't remove building up in your body. Common places you'll notice this. Ankles and feet, especially one more than the other. Fingers or hands. Puffy eyelids, especially in the morning. A simple home test. Press your thumb into the swollen area for about 10 seconds. If your skin stays indented, that's fluid retention. 4. Itchy, dry, or pale skin. Your kidneys help balance your minerals and remove waste. When they don't work right, that imbalance can show up on your skin. You might experience persistent dry or flaky skin, a yellowish or pale tone, localized itching, especially on the scalp or arms, if it doesn't go away with your usual skin care routine. It's worth discussing with your doctor. 5. Metallic taste or bad breath. If food just doesn't taste the same lately, or your mouth has a constant metallic or ammonia-like flavor, you may be experiencing another kidney red flag. When waste builds up in the body, it doesn't just affect your insides. It can affect your taste buds and breath. You may notice a strange aftertaste, over salt or over sugar food just to taste it, experience bad breath even after brushing. This can also lead to loss of appetite, especially for meat or high-protein foods. 6. Unexplained weight loss or loss of appetite. Sudden weight loss can seem like a good thing, especially if you've been trying to lose a few pounds. But if it happens without effort or alongside nausea or loss of appetite, it could be a sign something's wrong. Some people with kidney disease report feeling off in the mornings, skipping meals, losing interest in favorite foods. Watch for patterns, especially when combined with other signs. The good news, you don't need a hospital stay or a complicated procedure to check your kidneys. Today, there are several easy, affordable, and even at-home options that can tell you how well your kidneys are working. 1. Blood pressure check. High blood pressure or high kidney risk. Check it regularly at home or at the pharmacy. Target range below 130/82. Urine protein test. This detects protein leaks, an early kidney danger sign. Options: in-lab test. At-home urine test strips, around $10 for $100 strips. 3. Comprehensive metabolic panel. A blood test that checks blood sugar, electrolytes, creatinine, the most important kidney function marker. Cost: about $45 at labs. Like Quest Diagnostics.4, complete blood count checks red and white blood cells. Low red blood cells can mean your kidneys aren't making enough of a hormone that helps with red blood cell production. Cost: around $35. 5. Kidney function test panels. Some clinics offer bundles, blood plus urine, for around $100. They give you a complete picture of how your kidneys are doing. Remember, you don't have to wait for something to go wrong. If you feel off, or if you're in a risk group, get tested early. Your kidneys work 24/7, quietly, faithfully, and without complaint. But when they begin to falter, they don't shout, they whisper. So listen. If something feels different, your energy, your skin, your appetite, your urine, don't ignore it. Trust your instincts, take the tests, ask questions, because kidney disease can be slowed down and even prevented when caught early. You are the best advocate for your health, so be the one who acts, be the one who asks, be the one who catches it in time. Subscribe for more life-saving health insights, and comment below. What's one small symptom you wish you'd paid attention to sooner?